Buccaneers versus the Dolphins. No, let's be Buccaneers. We'll do 8 minutes. They get off first.
Here's the former Illini kicker Chase McLaughlin to get us started. And we are underway from Miami. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Now a stoppage here as it looks like we've got a Dolphin shaking up on the play. We'll get an update when we come back to Hard Rock Stadium. To about the 33-yard line. Now we're going to get a timeout. Appears we've got an injured Buccaneer. From the 33, here's 2nd down and 8. On the ground, this is Devon Achane. And he'll get about 2 there to the 36.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Out of the gun on 3rd down, here's Tua.
Fourth and 10.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
And the punter Bailey on now as he sends this one away. That's taken on the 25. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt, and the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. They will be led out by the Heisman Trophy winner from 2018 from Oklahoma, Baker Mayfield.
And he's a guy who plays with a lot of emotion. He's learned how to channel it really positively because when he throws the football downfield and makes a big play, he'll be the first guy downfield to celebrate with you. But also when his team needs that confidence, when they need that jolt, they turn to him, and he's ready to provide it.
A first carry for Rachaad White. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Here's 3rd and a few inches. They'll try to pick this up on the ground with White. And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down as they're able to move the sticks with a gain of 4 on 3rd and inches.
I always appreciate runners who understand situations. That was just 3rd and inches. No reason to dance around in the backfield and try and break off a bigger play. Just go pick up the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
A first down throw for Mayfield. That is incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call when they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
Well, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete.
Anytime the ball's thrown in the middle of the field, it's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch. Doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
On 3rd down, Mayfield.
That's fucking good at Dalton.
One first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have the Bucs first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. They'll get 23 yards there, and that'll be good enough for a Tampa Bay first down. They'll go up the middle with White. And a fast footwork by White. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7.
Man, that dude flew where he... So run it to the left. Just tossed him aside.
Back-to-back plays of over 20 yards. So first and goal now from the 7-yard line. And now Mayfield on the bootleg. Throw out right. It's brought in by Otten. And in for the Buccaneers. Touchdown. Cade Otten. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Bucs are on the board first here this afternoon. Well, you've got to like that start on both sides of the football. You force the 3 and out, and then you score on your first drive.
Well, I know someone who doesn't like that start.
Well, yeah, the other side.
Yeah, they don't like that at all, right? This is not the way it's supposed to be. But what you just described, that's team football. All right, when you get a 3 and out, you're supposed to take advantage of it on the offensive side of the ball. You said, thank you very much for getting us the rock. Let's put it in the end zone, and they did exactly that.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And able to get this out to the 25. So Miami coming out for their second drive. And the last drive, the first drive for them, not very good. 3 and out. What do they go to here?
Well, you don't look down at your play sheet and say, this is what the problem is. Let's find out who my playmakers are. Get the ball in their hands, and maybe the offense will move a little bit better.
Sometimes it's more important to get it to the right people rather than dialing up the right number.
Exactly.
Or the right play, yeah.
That too.
And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete. Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
I'm darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
Throw to the right, taken in by Berrios. There he goes, right side. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13. Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes. Credit the sack to Vita Vea.
It's now 2nd and 19 at the 38-yard line.
Going to the air. Tagovailoa. Being chased out left. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down.
That's an early scramble that can be viewed positively by either side. From the offensive point of view, it begins to establish him as a possibility to keep it on certain plays. And defensively, they avoided giving up a huge play in one of their first tests in containing a quarterback on the run.
Every offense tells you they want to come out and start fast. That's not unusual at all. But this group, they've yet to get much rolling through their first 2 drives. And it looks like they're going to have to give up the football again after this one.
Taking it about the 16. It's a 42-yard punt, but 8 on the return. And they will take over 1st and 10. Tampa Bay, they're getting ready to set up shop here for their second drive. And they'll be looking to make this a 2-score advantage. Had the touchdown on their first drive, Charles. Hey, they can get up 2 scores here on the road. That's a heck of a start.
And not only have they thought about it, I wonder if they visualized it. I remember playing and they used to turn the lights out in our meeting room and run through a situation like this and say, just think about what it would be like to be up on the road and take the crowd out of it. Maybe they did some of that.
2nd down, Mayfield. And that's complete. It's Chris Godwin. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. His first catch, good for 16 and a first. Here's Mayfield. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
And very little daylight there. He'll get a couple up to the 44.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
It's caught inside the 25. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. And give them a gain of 37. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Dolphins nothing.
Second quarter now, and it's Buccaneer football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Now Mayfield. Looking for Evans, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Xavier Howard. And the Dolphins are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line.
Definitely not the ideal time to see that mistake, partner, because this is still a one-possession game, and that's at least a field goal that just vanished with that turnover. Now, pressure's on defensively to prevent that pick from turning into points for the other side.
After the turnover, it's Tua. And that is incomplete here.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
On 2nd down, Mostert. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. They'll try and run here with Mostert. And now off to the races, down the right side. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. 44 yards for Raheem Mostert. And the Dolphins are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Now the Buccaneer offense set to take over again. They had the interception last drive, led to the tying touchdown, so 7-7 the score as they begin 1st and 10. They start the drive with White. And he'll get this up just shy of the 30.
Well, from an offensive perspective, that was a tough run because he only picked up 3 yards. But let's flip it over to the defensive side. They now have the advantage. 3 3-yard gains, that means they're punting the ball likely on 4th down. That's what you're looking for when you're playing defense.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
Good defensive call right there because they had someone shadowing him along his entire route. And he was right there ready to provide a hit to prevent him from making another catch to his big start.
Aaron this one out for Evans. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he is going to have the Buccaneers 1st down, and they come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving and then some.
I'll tell you what, this is not for the faint of heart right here. 4th down, this is taking a big risk, but it's as good a play call as you can imagine. And the defense just not able to come up with the stop they needed. And this is not just a 1st down, but a big play as well.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. Now a give up the middle. This is White. And just good downhill running there as he'll take this to the 15-yard line. 61 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this 1st half. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up 2nd. Play action now. Here's Mayfield. And this is caught by Evans. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. White will get about halfway there as he takes this from the 4 down to the 2. He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far, they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Again, this is Wright pushing for the end zone, but he's not going to get there. They stop him just shy of the goal line. Calling a gain of the yards, they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal. Mayfield to throw it. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. Touchdown! Payne Durham. A 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Bucs have taken the lead. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And this will be a touchback. Berrios deciding not to bring it out. Speedster Raheem Mostert and the rest of this offense out to start the drive. And I'm wondering if maybe they don't go away from him on this drive a little bit. He's been great, but they haven't scored a lot of points.
I think they still have to show him as a threat. Make sure he touches it a few times. But as you pointed out, use him as a decoy a little bit and get the ball in the hands of some other people in order to put more points on the board. But he's done a really nice job of establishing them with his running.
Yeah, he's established himself well. Now can they put more points up? Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. Yeah, that's good for a gain of 6. And that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as he's able to get about 3 that time on 3rd and inches. We've hit the 2-minute mark in the 2nd quarter. 14-7. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Looking to pass. Tua. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 42. Tua going to try and go quickly here. Again, they will throw it with Tagovailoa. They'll hit Mostert again here. They'll give him 4 yards there, and it'll be 2nd down. The Dolphins moving with a sense of urgency here. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Throw caught by Ochane. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. Here's Tagovailoa on 1st and 10. And he'll get this into the hands of Hill, complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Tua sets up to pass it. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better, got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They've got to find a way to bring those 2 elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Now Tua. That is caught by Waddle. Touchdown Miami. Jalen Waddle as the first half is winding down. And the Dolphins have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that is going to tie up the game as we approach halftime. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
So thanks to the late touchdown, it's a time ball game here. Getting through the break at record pace and right back to football. Third quarter, here we go. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Out come the Buccaneers. They'll have it first to start in the third quarter. This offense ready for the first drive of the third quarter. Well, quarters number 1 and 2 entertaining. We saw some good offense points put up, Charles, and all tied on the scoreboard.
And it sets us up for what could be a really fun second half because we've seen both sides score almost at will here in the first half. And now, here in the second half, getting the ball first, you've got to think, hey, we can go out and really run our offense the way we did in the first half. But if I'm a defensive player, all I'm thinking is, can I make a play to really help out my team and break this streak of offense?
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first. Throwing. Mayfield. And that is incomplete.
I like what they tried to do there. They didn't get a completed pass downfield, but they came off of a momentum play. Big-time gain on the previous snap. Came right back and threw one deep, hoping to catch them on their heels.
Down the numbers. There he goes. Down to the 10. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. 41 yards for Rachaad White. And the Bucs are going to take the lead.
You get in a second and long situation down here in the red zone. I'd say most defensive coaches would think pass. Let's bring some pressure. So this is kind of a tendency breaker here to hit him with something on the ground. And he'll take it all the way into the end zone.
McLaughlin now to add the PAT. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14. Just a 4-play drive that time. And it was Rachaad White who wrapped the drive up with a touchdown run. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. Up to midfield. Look at him go inside the 30. He will take this all the way. Touchdown, Miami. It's been a back-and-forth game. A lot of points on the board. And that return right there kind of indicative of how this thing's gone.
Well, you've seen both teams go at it. And as you just pointed out, both of them have found the end zone. But just like in boxing, you know the bullet that hurts the most? The one you didn't see coming. And that often is the case when it comes in special teams.
Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. Well, Rachaad White and the rest of this Tampa Bay offense going back to work now. He's been a good workhorse. I know we use the word workhorse a lot, but he's been a good workhorse for him in this one.
No doubt about it, and there's nothing wrong with that. That's what you're looking for if you're a back, because that means everything's coming together for you. Big guys up front have created space. You've run through it. You've probably got some help even from the wide receivers who want to catch passes as opposed to block, but they're helping out too.
Yeah, everyone's pitching in. He's had a good game. action. Mayfield. He's going to have the hook up to Gage. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. 22 yards there, a first down. They go with White on the counter. He's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 129 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory down at the 33. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
Yeah, their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
He's definitely tough to get down. We just saw it right there. But how about what we did see? Pursue, wrap up, and then the big finish with the tackle.
On 3rd down, Mayfield. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 20-yard line. Mayfield looks to throw. He'll get that out to the flat to right. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. That will go as a pickup of 7 on the 7th play of the drive. Inside 4 minutes to go, 3rd quarter. And now Mayfield on the bootleg. And in for the Buccaneers touchdown. Mike Evans. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Bucs are going to take the lead. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. This taken in right around the goal line. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Dolphins offense now ready to go back out onto the field.
A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now.
But he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. It'll go as a gain of 25 on a play that started back at the 25. Play action. Now it's Tua.
That's going to be caught by Waddle.
And he gets this inside the 35-yard line.
16 more on that one and another first down. A handoff running left is Mostert.
And he'll get it down inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. Levante David in on the tackle.
Now 2nd and 5.
Going to the air. Tagovailoa. Got a man. It's Berrios complete. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 18. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
We couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here.
And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the Bucs 19-yard line.
Throwing now is Tagovailoa. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. They'll wind up getting just a yard. And that brings up 3rd and a full 10 yards.
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains.
And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Tua Tagovailoa, an 18-yard touchdown run. And the Dolphins
Dolphins have a chance to tie the ball game here in the final minute of the third. Extra point and good by Sanders. And we are all tied at 28. So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away. From the end zone, here's Devin Tompkins. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. Mike Evans of the Tampa offense about to set up shop.
Pretty good game for him so far. I guess he's still got time here to make this a great game, but so far, he's been solid.
I like where you're going with that because it has been pretty good, but there's always that hint that things can really escalate for him. And right now, they feel like they're somewhat keeping him in check, but he has found the end zone once. But, boy, he can explode at any moment.
Yeah, and when you hit that end zone once, you want to find it again, don't you?
Yes, you do.
Makes you hungrier.
You get greedy in a good way.
No, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Javon Holland. And the Dolphins are going to get the football back. This time will run out in this third quarter.
So it'll be a change of possession on the turnover when we get back.
This is the National Football League on EA Sports. After the turnover, it's Tua. A throw out wide going to be incomplete.
And in the second half of a tied game, every decision gets magnified. And here, if he forces this ball, it could be intercepted. So that's the prudent play to just airmail it out of bounds.
A run straight ahead with Achane.
A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
Offside. Defense.
Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
Here's Tua. Looking left side of his down there. That's Hill.
And Hill is going to have the Dolphins first down as the tackle made at the 18. Achane gets it from the gun.
And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. Coming in to put a lick on it was Levante David. So a 5-yard run the other way in the wrong direction, and that leads us to 2nd and 15. On play action, here's Tua. Short throw hauled in by Croft. He's still on his feet. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. That would go for 17 yards, and now they've got it 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Tua going to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. They'll set up a throw. Steps away to his left. And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a hole. They'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's 3rd down. They'll set up to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. Braxton Berrios. A touchdown on a kick return and now one through the air. And the Dolphins have broken this deadlock and have taken the lead here in the 4th. Extra point out and good by Sanders. They will take a 7-point lead. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders.
Here's Devin Tompkins on the return. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21.
Now the Buccaneer offense gets set to take over.
They now trail by 7 after that last touchdown here in the 4th quarter. What a big spot for this offense. See if they can cobble something together on this drive.
They find some open field here. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A well-executed 22-yard gain. To throw, Mayfield. Looking for White on the deep ball. And that is caught at the 10-yard line.
And he will step out of bounds Dolphins down near the 10-yard line. So now following the big play, they've got a 1st and goal all the way down at the 10. Out to his left. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
I do think it's fair to say they were caught off guard a little bit. We decided not to throw it on 1st down. But give them credit. They recovered in time to deny him the 1st down yardage.
Hammering for the goal line. He loses the football. Oh, one of the linebackers has got it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. They'll start on the ground with Mostert. They'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4 on 2nd down.
Brandon, you know how many times we've done games, and at the start of the 4th quarter, we see both teams hold up the 4 fingers, 4th quarter is ours. Well, how about this drive? You saw the 4 fingers for 4-minute offense. And this offensive line has really hunkered down and established themselves.
Now, this is where they say, put the game on our shoulders, we'll lead the way, right?
No doubt about it. And let me tell you, if you're a running back, all you want to do is get behind those big fellas, have a little vision, and find some space.
And a solid way to do that on the first play of the drive there. Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect. The Dolphins will send out the punter now as he's on to kick it away. Taking on the midfield logo. A big seam, and he might go all the way. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. A great play there.
You juked out their entire team. And this was the only guy I had to really worry about, and he missed.
Yards. And the Bucs are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the 4th. Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. Miami set to take over. The fumble recovery certainly has put them in the driver's seat. 1st and 10, all tied here in the 4th. On the ground, it's Mostert to start the drive. And a short pickup to about the 27. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, they always talk about playing great team defense, and that was an excellent example right there. Everyone on assignment, no one in the wrong spot, everyone filling their gaps.
To his throw, caught by his receiver Hill. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
I like what I'm seeing from them here. A tie game in the 4th quarter. They understand the situation. They don't need to be in any rush. Go ahead and huddle up and run your offense. That last completion put them in a nice position to take the lead in this game.
Throwing Tua. They set up the screen. Achane has it. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
And good yardage there on 1st down, because sometimes all you need to do on the screen is get one key block. That might set your man free, and that was pretty good pursuit to the football defensively, or it could have gone for more.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side.
Short gain last 2 plays. Who do you think's excited about that?
Absolutely, this defense, they're saying go right ahead with those. Here's Tua. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have the Dolphins 1st down. It's a gain of 6 that time on 3rd and 2.
Well, they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Tua. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. A little more than 40 seconds to play. Now 2nd and 10. Now Tua. Throw to the right, taken in by Barrios. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. They'll come to the line now on a 3rd and 6.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Tua to throw. The throw here right sideline falls incomplete.
Oh, boy, this sets up for a huge call now on 4th down because you can try the long field goal, you could go for it, or you could punt and play for overtime. I am so glad, partner, that I don't have to make those kind of decisions. Let's see what they decide.
And we shift to spotlighting Mike Evans. And I know that they double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this, but it's usually not by himself, is it? Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Now Mayfield. Oh, look at this. It's intercepted. Picked up by Jerome Baker.
And he'll return it to the 24-yard line.
Here's 1st down. Running the counter with Mostert.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as he'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game. And this one is right down the middle. And it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds. The home crowd here absolutely loves it, as they should, getting the field goal in the closing moments and likely going to get out of here with a W.
A W, celebrations all around. How about how everyone's going to leave this stadium, right? And you know something? Money than most of the 60,000 people here, but they're all willing to buy him dinner tonight, aren't they?
Oh, they don't care. He's a man of the people right now. One last shot from Mayfield here. He's going to let it fly. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty, and with that, the ball game is over.
A fun, close ball game comes to an end. On that last play, Charles, they were on the wrong side of midfield. They needed something near a miracle, and they couldn't get it done.
Yeah, the effort, that was good. Very good, in fact. They were just a little too far out to get a decent look in the end zone.
It's Grandpa.
What's up?
Oh my God, it is Carter.
Play what?
5.
I don't have PlayStation Plus, so no.